constructing a large 80-foot type, I don't know, L-shape or kind of like a E with no middle kind of table. Huge. Serves as a buffet table, serving table, meeting table. And they had one there, but it was too old, so they took it down, and we offered to help construct it with treated lumber. It's used basically by the tribe, the church, for get-togethers, tribal meetings, and homecoming, for which they invited us to attend last Sunday. Most of you know that the Mattaponi Indian Reservation was created many, many years ago by the General Assembly in 1658. And it is one of the oldest reservations in our country. The tribe's history goes back to the great Chief Powhatan, who ruled most of the Tidewater area when the Europeans arrived in the 1600s. Through the years, the tribal roll, though, has decreased, and it used to be somewhere about 450, and it's now like 60 people who still live on the reservation. And like I said, one of the members is Chip Langston, who is such a neat guy. I'm hoping we've got some pictures behind me. That's the table after we built it, or while we were building it. It was huge, and they have this little vehicle shelving on the bottom, so they're coolers and whatnot, and on the top is just not for seating, basically, but for putting the food. And Sam's, when we were there last Sunday, we were in the church, it's a very small church, very quaint, very lovely, and wood paneling on the ceiling, it's just very nice. And there were folks in the church, plenty of folks, very small. When we came out of the service, there was like a multitude of people. And Sam's like, oh my gosh, it's like feeding the thousands. It's a biblical thing. What's going on? Well, it turned out not to be just a church homecoming, but it was a tribal homecoming for the tribe. And it was just so wonderful to see so many people and generations coming together. In fact, at one point I was confused for one of the members. I don't know if it was the dark green hair or what it was, but somebody said, don't you belong to Irene? Sure. There's the church, how small it is, but it's so quaint. It's overlooking the Mattaponi on the banks of the river. Just beautiful. I would like to point out the folks that went with us to help build this. If you could stand for just a moment, I'm not going to embarrass you, you don't have to speak. Roger and Faye Gill, Andy and Teresa Neff, Buddy and Joanne Mitchell, my husband Sam, Steve Winks, Butch Stoneman, Bill Campbell, Tom Harding, Luke and Jake Wagner, and if I forgot anybody, just go ahead and stand up, and I apologize. I think that's everyone. And this is your church, you know, a few hands, but willing spirits and willing hearts. Thank you all for standing. Well, in June, we were building this. Chip said to Roger, you know, we really would love for y'all to come and join us in our homecoming on the 22nd of August. And we were all too willing to go, and we took food ourselves, you know, we wanted to contribute as well. You know, a lot of you know that I like dogs, okay? This looks familiar to a couple of you over there. I found this devotion in here that talks about the spirit of servanthood, which is what we did and what our church likes to do on a regular basis. And I'm going to share this with you. Y'all know we have a dog named Brinkley, who is the father of Huntley Thompson. They're both neurotic and lovely. But this is Four Paws from Heaven's Devotion for Dog Lovers, written by M.R. Wells, Chris Young, and Colleen Fleischer. And it talks about the different dogs and their personalities, and how sometimes, you know, did y'all ever realize that D-O-G backwards spells God? Okay? And that, we can learn so much from the unconditional love that our dogs give us, and how I want to be like my dog one day. But I wanted to share this with you. It's called The Dog Who Washed Feet. We are called to be servants. And St. Francis of Assisi is quoted here saying, for it is in giving that we receive. I'm not going to read all of it, just a little bit to you, because I know I can bore you with my dog stories. This person wrote, I used to joke that Morgan is a Christian dog because he washes feet. Mine are bare, he goes to work. Sometimes he even cleans between the toes. Of course, this reason for doing so is not remotely connected to anything that we read in the Bible. He's probably just licking the salt off my skin. He washes my chin and fingers too. But this innocent doggy practice got me thinking about biblical foot washing and its implications for my life. In Bible times, people walked long distances in sandals. Their feet were dusty and dirty when they reached their destination. In poorer households, hospitable hosts brought water so their guests could wash their own feet. In wealthy homes, the lowliest servants did the foot washing. It showed special humility or love if the master or mistress of the home performed the service for a guest. At the Last Supper, Jesus washed his disciples' feet. There are multiple meanings in this, but surely one is servanthood. Christ was setting an example to encourage his followers to love and humbly serve each other. Christ's own disciples didn't understand the power of servanthood. They were more concerned about who would be greatest in his kingdom. But he told them to focus on serving instead. In Matthew 20, verses 26 through 28, he urged, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be your slave, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as ransom for many." Jesus served and overcame the world. If we serve in love as he did, we can be more than conquerors in him. That was Romans 8:37. And this book quotes Philippians 2:5-7, which I'll read from my Bible. "Let this mind be in you, which also was in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant, and coming in the likeness of men." Thank you.